So Isabella officially met the son for the first time since she got evicted, or since the show stopped, or since the show ended. And it was a show real situation. I mean, you can imagine a son meeting a mother after watching her on TV and all whatnot. It was just a fabulous moment. The way she was checking him out and the way he was just looking at her. I mean, it was just a brilliant moment. Watch this. She froze for a moment and then walks towards him. And gosh, look at him. Almost the same height. Damn. How sweet. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Wow. See how she's just checking him out. Like, damn. Man, no matter what you do, what mother would say, man, mother would always be a mother, man, you know? But there are really crazy comments that we're seeing here. The post that was made, this is actually directly from her handle on Twitter, has gathered over 1 million views. She actually posted this last night at I think about 11 p.m. or so. And look at what someone was saying. See, as a baby, they look you don't see all the way in mama don't do for national TV. These guys. Okay, Dr. Fem says, guess the kids too are getting used to this new nonsense from their mothers. Tiwa Savage in call. Glazy says, shaking my head, this generation is cooked. Angie says, you must be crazy being, you must be a crazy being. What is your business with her son? Okay, fair enough. Glam says, mothers are always adjusting clothes on their kids. See me crying like moo. Aisha says, oh, she's checking him out. If her baby looks taller, she's checking if they fed him well. She's such a mummy. Chiquito says, why am I crying? I love Isabella too much. So no single celebrity is commenting on her page now except Wani. But God will so bless this girl and make her enemies crawl. I love you, Isabella, she says. Lillian says, these housemates are fine. Biggest camera na scam. I hear going for nightmares and mouth. Faith, he says, leave Stanship aside. This is the cutest video I've seen today from post-show. Oh, that's so good. I am cheesy says, the way she's checking him out to know if he reduced weight or added in her absence. Mothers are the best. Don't make me cry, Bella. Ify Tex says she's not proud of her actions in the house. I can see disappointment in her reaction. Okay, there are people who came after that particular tweet. This one says, "Laws, laugh out loud. You guys, please watch. What action? Kiss and cuddle, but the person who had rounds of sex faced her mother. You people are a misplaced priority." Abasi Mbong una to talk. Just appreciate this video and move on. I beg. Mary Jane says, nothing do her actions. She is an adult. BBN is not for kids. Away. This one says, as if you don't kiss and cuddle, I beg shift. Tiffy says, what did she do in the house that has never been done? You should rest. This one says, you are so disgusting. He who has not sinned through the first stone. Nobody's perfect, okay? Let the things that happen in BBN remain in BBN. And I don't think any of those things should define anybody. Yes, we may have had our own period of castigating people, talking down on them, and maybe even saying, oh, well, you know what? This babe has a child outside, and who knows what the child will be looking at her about. Like, what the heck is she about, moving from one man to another in the house? What would the son be thinking about her mom or about his mom? But frankly speaking, there's there's nothing to it. You know why? It's a game. And trust me, people who are quick to criticize people are people who would even do worse when they get into that situation. And then, again, I dare say, don't ever criticize somebody who have done something that you're not proud of when you haven't been in their shoes. We know what is right, we know what is wrong. Some people we tell their adults that is what they want to do. So what's your business with that? The game is ended. She's played her game. So this is what she wants to do. This is even if they replay the game, even if they go back and they let them come back again, she would want to go back again. And maybe the same game, maybe slightly different for a bit, but you can't hold anybody to some sort of high standard when you yourself, you can't even, get up to that standard. You can't even recreate that standard. You're not even the standard. If they want to check, everybody's life is private. But when cameras are beamed on your personal life, we see how bad it is and how worse it is. So she may not be proud of the certain things that she has done. Doesn't mean that alone would define her. If one action or two actions don't define our entire lifestyle, our entire life bubble, why do you think this one would define her entire life? I just think that is the beginning of the best thing that should come in her life. Having gone through Bbnaija, she's got the platform, she's got the followers, she's got the influence right now to do what to do. She's at the top 10 for crying out loud. And quite frankly, I think we should right now start thinking of supporting them the best we can, the platforms that we can use, instead of castigating them. Nobody is righteous. You cannot be much righteous than the Pope. Everybody's trying their best in this world that we are in. Nobody is without a sin. So nobody should be condemned by you, by your holier than thou attitude. Not that you are even holy in the first place. So let's keep it moving. That's my thinking. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I'll also love to hear from you. There are so many videos that are flying around. I probably have to find time to push as much as possible. So let's do this as quickly as we can.